Hey everyone, what we're going to be watching next is about HelloTalk. I recorded it, I think maybe almost 2 years ago now, but I had to pull it down because somebody reported me for privacy violations. So I've kept all of those parts in, but I just blocked out their name. I apologize for that. But I think that even though there has been some changes in HelloTalk, this next video will really show you how amazing HelloTalk is, and it's still very applicable today to what HelloTalk is. So check it out. I hope you watch till the end.
The tool I'm getting ready to talk about is called HelloTalk. And this particular video is a collaboration between me and HelloTalk. HelloTalk has asked me if I could do a video on them. And of course, honestly, secretly, I was going to do it anyway because I really love HelloTalk. And by the way, I've already done like 3 or 4 on HelloTalk. But the one thing I have never done about HelloTalk, and the one thing I've never done that I think I should do, is right now on this phone right here, which is my phone that I bought in Japan. I just went and got a number for it today because I can't remember if HelloTalk requires that you have a unique number for each account because I already have an account on HelloTalk, but I don't want to use that account because that account is set up where my Japanese is set to like native level, so no one's going to talk to me about learning Japanese. So what we're going to do today is I am going to go into the HelloTalk app. I'm going to show you how to set up your account, and then we are going to right now, right here, talk to Japanese people, and I'm going to purposely lower my level of Japanese, and we're going to see what kind of help these random people that have not been planned out, what they will do for us. So here we go. So I'm going to sign up right now. I'm going to sign up with Twitter. See if that works. Actually, let's go the typical route that you guys might do. We'll sign up with an email. All right. Here I am giving out my email. George@fromzero.com. Okay. I'm going to... This is bad. You guys are going to see my password. Hang on. Let me go ahead and block this particular part. Hang on one second. Wow, it just shows it too. All right, that would have been bad. And I'm going to put my name in here as, let's see. What should my name be? I'll go with George. I'll go with George William instead of George Trombley. Just in case they look me up. All right, I can't show you anymore because my password is live on the screen. First recommendation: don't live stream the signing up because they'll show your. So next thing it's asking me to do is put my birthday in. I'm going to put my actual birthday. Or should I be a little bit younger? Because I'm 44. You know what? Let's see what happens, because a lot of people say their age is an excuse. I'm going to do my actual birthday, and I'm going to put my sex as man. Okay, here we go. And get my picture. Choose from album. I'll just do the camera shot right now. All right, here we go. Oh, whoa. I'll reverse the camera. Oh, God, this is... All right, this is what I'm going with right here. Pretty handsome looking guy right there. All right, here we go. By the way, I use HelloTalk literally every day on my other phone. So I am not a newbie to HelloTalk. I just haven't signed up for this in a couple years. I am from USA. My native language is English. I'm learning. Now, you could choose whatever language you want, but I'm going to choose, of course, Japanese. Should I be beginner or intermediate? We'll go with elementary. All right. And we're going to click OK. All right. HelloTalk would like to send you notifications. Okay, allow. HelloTalk would like to access your location. This is important, I think. Them accessing your location gives them the ability to say where you are. Now, you can hide this in the settings, but I like to show it because if I'm looking for a Korean person, I want to know that they're in Korea. I don't want to talk to a Korean person personally that's in Africa because I can never then meet them as friends, okay? All right, here we go. Searching for language partners. I don't know what that is. Okay, here we go. Start a conversation with the most suitable partners. Okay. Okay. Utilize translation, transliteration, and grammar correction. We're going to show you that because that is a great function of what HelloTalk does. All right. Okay, here we go. Woohoo, we're in. Now, it's showing me all of these. Oh, you can see it on my screen. You can see all these best matches. Now, everyone that has the King mark, the little crown next to their name, they are on a VIP plan. Now, I want you to realize that right now, all the VIPs are showing up first. So, should you get the VIP plan? You know what? Try the free plan for a bit, but I'll tell you what. Once you get the VIP plan, you get a lot more noticed by people. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, right now it's best match. So let's see who was on most recently. So right now I'm going to, instead of searching for best match, I'm going to do who's online, nearest, learning points, or self-introduction. So let's go with online. That way it's someone we can talk to right away. So Mao is in San Diego. Don't want to talk to anyone in San Diego. Let's talk to someone in Japan. Let's talk to her English is pretty good. She's 36. Hi guys, it's I'm beginning to learn English and hope to meet new and interesting people so that I can share language and exchange with culture. Here we go. I'm going to purposely make a mistake in my first introduction. Here we go. Where is it? I'm going to click this little message button right here. Okay. All right. Look at this. Abusing HelloTalk for dating purposes will lead to permanent account removal. So don't do that. All right, here we go. I'm going to say hi. And then I'm going to say in Japanese, Haji. It should be Hajimemashite, but I'm going to put Hajimameshite. Hajimameshite. Now, she might not even notice that kind of a mistake. Hajimameshite. Now, she's probably going to use the correction tool. And then I'll put, Boku wa Joji. Oops. Joji. I feel nervous. Des. And then I'll say Yoroshiku. Yoroshiku. Onegai shimasu. I didn't have to even type it. Now, I want to give you a little bit of information. I can only type, I've experienced this. You can only type up to 5 messages before they respond. If they don't respond in the beginning, you're not allowed to send any more than 5, I believe. And also, you cannot send pictures until there's been a certain amount of talking between you, so you can't just immediately send photos. We can send photos. I can send voice. I can create a moment. So while we're waiting for to respond, I'm going to create a moment by clicking on this little moments tab. This is a new feature that wasn't around when I first started it, and I absolutely love it. Okay, so I'm going to click this little icon on the top, and I'm going to start saying something in Japanese. Okay, say, hi, everyone. Now, I didn't create my self-introduction. That's probably a problem. My name is George. I started learning Japanese a year ago. I need help. My first question. When I meet someone, is it better to say, now, I actually want to know this. I want to see what they say. Like, I always like to say, yoroshiku onegai shimasu. I don't want to say dozo yoroshiku. I hate dozo yoroshiku. So I'm going to put, which one is better? Dozo yoroshiku or yoroshiku onegai shimasu. I am confused. They're going to say both is good. Confused. Now I'm going to make another mistake. Please help. Okay. Then I'm going to say Nihongo is purple instead of Nihongo wa muzukashii. And they're going to correct it. Nihongo wa murasaki desu. Desu ne. There. Now, it's supposed to be Nihongo wa muzukashii desu. But I've heard a person make this mistake. He talked about it to one of our members on JapaneseFromZero.com. Nihongo wa murasaki desu ne. That's pretty funny. And now I'm going to post a picture of my Eevee. We take a picture of my Eevee. Where can I do it? Here it is. We'll put my Eevee in the light here. Here we go. All right. Gonna use this photo. There. And I'm gonna post it. Here we go. Posting now. Thanks, Evie. I really love Evie. Like, I always use my Pine app. I use a Pine app for every Eevee because, I mean, Eevee can be 6 different things. You know, you got your Jolteon, you got your Umbreon, you got your Espeon, you got your, what am I forgetting? Vaporeon, and your, the fire one. What's the fire one? I forget the fire one. Shoot. Flareon. That's 5. Is there one more? I feel like there's one more. He's the best. He's the best. My favorite. All right. Okay. Now, because I'm not VIP, it might take a little bit of time. Now, normally when I'm VIP, I immediately get notifications. So let's go back. Oh, someone talks to me now for some reason. Hello, George Wilson. I am Amy, friendly robot. Okay. Great. I don't need to talk to the robot. I think I got this figured out. Okay. So, he looks to be ignoring me because I said Hajimameshite. Hajimamashite. Oh, man. Okay, let's talk to someone else. Let's see. Look, here's the thing about HelloTalk. I'm going to explain this. You'll go through a lot of people. You might make a friend that you think's great, and all of a sudden they stop talking to you. People have their own lives, and it is difficult to talk to someone whose Japanese isn't really high level when you're Japanese and your English isn't good. So a lot of times you'll make friends and they'll get bored with you and they move on. You know what? There are hundreds of thousands of people on HelloTalk. Go find another one. So we're going to follow my own advice. I'm going to go back to the search, and let's talk to Taka. He's a guy, so he'll probably be a little bit more open to talking to me. Oh, you know what? I gotta put my own profile in. Nihongo o 1年 ぐらい勉強しています. Now, if I have a mistake here, I believe they can even correct it here. 日本人の友達 Oh, Boshu. This is pretty good Japanese. Boshu, I think. Boshu shiteimasu. I am currently looking for Japanese friends, okay?
I really love Japanese culture and want to be fluent.
That's a pretty good start. That's better than nothing, because people do read that. And now I'm gonna also record. I'm gonna click this little record button right here. Hello, my name is George, and I've been studying Japanese for 1 year. I am really looking forward to speaking more Japanese. Konnichiwa, watashi wa George tomo shimasu. 1年間日本語を勉強しています。よろしくお願いします. Now, granted, I said that in a shitty accent on purpose. I said that in a sorry, I shouldn't have said shitty, but I said it in a fairly foreign accent to make it sound legit. Let's see if we can hear it now.
Hello, my name is George, and I've been studying Japanese for 1 year. I am really looking forward to speaking more Japanese. Konnichiwa, watashi wa George tomo shimasu. 1年間日本語を勉強しています。よろしくお願いします.
Oh, I'm like a troll. All right, so I'm going to use that. I'm going to click OK. Now they can listen to me. Now they can... Now they can listen to my really great Japanese. I should have done it in Korean or something. Oh. Okay. All right. Okay, 2 people. Okay, so now you'll notice that I have a little number on my bell here. That's my moment notification. Okay, so some people have loved it. An American and a Japanese guy, I guess, named Nick Knott. Okay, here we go. I told you they're going to say both. You can say either of them. Both of them sound more polite. Now I'm going to ask him, which one do you use? Which one do you like to use after you say hajimemashite? And I'll say, and your name. All right, here we go. Oops, I got to put a little question mark here. All right. Thank you, Nick. Let's see who Nick is. I'm going to go to Nick. And Nick's my first helper friend here. He's a college student studying business. He's 23. He's in California, so he could come here and sing karaoke with me if I invited him. Nice, right? All right. Okay, now we can look at his moments to get a little bit of a. If we look at people, we can look at their moments because moments are public. What's your favorite topping on a pizza? Today I got one with grapes. What? I know it's not a common ingredient, but tasted great. Now I'm going to correct this English. I'm going to click on here. Hang on. That's a new thing, by the way. You can click on little things and you can play it. Okay, from the iPhone settings, general accessibility, speech, turn on speech selection. I want to show you this feature because this is amazing. So let me go to, let me remind myself. Speech, okay, it's accessibility speech. Okay, so let's go into our settings. Okay, speech, boom, and speak selection. All right, now I think we can.
味わった。
How amazing is that? Now I want to show you. If I go to someone's Japanese post. Here we go. Mia says, now she's Chinese, I want to give you a pointer. I think it's better to say, yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Murasaki, did you mean difficult? Oh, yeah. I meant to say muzukashi. And then I'll say, here, we'll blow her. Oh, I don't have Chinese on here. I was going to put shit. But we'll do that. We'll do that in another language. Sorry for my mistake. At least she read my message, right? The other guy didn't even fix it. Normally what they'll do is they will fix it. All right. All right. Now what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna go into the moments, and I'm gonna look at. I want to try to find somebody that needs help with their English. I'm gonna make a correction. All right. By the way, Nick Knott said I prefer to say yoroshiku onegaishimasu. So far, yoroshiku onegaishimasu is working. Dozo yoroshiku, I really don't like that. I think it's an awkward thing. All right. All right. Here we go. Oh, that was just okay. So that wasn't looking for what I wanted to look for. But let's see if these guys have posted any. Nope, nothing here. She's 42 though. She might say hi to me. Although she's actually Chinese, I think. But she's in Japan. Let me go ahead and say hi to Rei-chan. All right. Yeah. I'm not gonna try to date her. Konnichiwa. There's a common mistake. Konnichiwa. It should be konnichiwa. I'm trying to get someone to make a correction for me. All right. So far, we're not having any luck. This 44-year-old man not having any luck. Hopefully, we will. All right. Let's. Here's the thing. When you look at this guy, it's 6. It'll show his time. It'll show his time. When I click on message, up top it says it's 6:40 in the morning a.m. So I'm gonna say. By the way, I normally never say hi to people. They say hi to me. It's very common that they say hi to me. And I think that's because I'm a VIP. I went and bought the 1-year VIP. I can't remember how much it was. Okay, hello. Are you in Japan? As if I don't know. And I'll say, Nihon ni imasu ka? Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a mistake. I'm going to say, Nihon ni arimasu ka? He needs to correct it to imasu. Because Nihon ni arimasu ka means, is it in Japan? Because it's never for people. It hurts me. It hurts me inside to make these kind of mistakes. Because Nihon ni arimasu ka is completely wrong when you're talking to people. All right. Oh, someone responded to my moment. George William, that's all right. We learn from mistakes. See how nice that is? Oh, she's really nice. Let me go look. Who is this girl, Mia? Does she have any? Okay, thank you for looking at my profile. I was born in China and I moved to Japan with my parents when I was 14 so I could speak Chinese and Japanese. Now I'm a student at university in Japan. Oh, that's nice. My major is British and American Studies. I can speak a little English. Great. Recently I began to learn French. Wow, that's pretty sweet. Yeah, you're going to find a lot of polyglots on this channel. And she's 21. So as you can see, even a 21-year-old person is talking to this 44-year-old man, okay? So you're not gonna be, just because you're older doesn't mean that you're not gonna find friends. Now, you might have to go through a few people, honestly. So I posted my first thing. I'm a very new member, obviously. Let's look for someone else. Let's look for someone who looks really kind. So Kay is online right now. 21. She's gonna be nice. She likes cute characters such as Hello Kitty. All right, here we go. Old man talking to her. Okay. Hello. What can I say? Let me ask her. Do you watch? And I'll go a little bit hardcore. Shingeki no Kyojin. There. That way it doesn't feel like I'm trying to pick her up. Because a lot of times, okay, if you're a guy talking to a girl, they're on guard. They're gonna be a little bit on guard because there are some guys, and any app has this. There's literally no app that doesn't have this. Okay, we got something. HelloTalk. All right, Nick Knot is saying hi to me. All right, there we go. こんにちは、どうぞよろしくとよろしくお願いしますの説明を見つけたので、貼っておきますね。So he says, I found an explanation of どうぞよろしく and よろしくお願いします explanation. So I'm going to post it here. お願いします is very polite. Asking expression has the meaning of asking. Means like real. どうぞ really means really or very. Not really, but okay. But it's apt to be used to emphasize words. It doesn't have a meaning. He's spelling meaning right wrong multiple times. I should correct it. But I think he pasted it, so. よろしくお願いします is a manner to emphasize politely asking by repeating similar words. That is a horrible explanation of よろしく. But that's not his problem. I'll just say, thank you. So I'm going to tell him, I think I hear よろしくお願いします more. Those yoroshiku should be used with friends and not your boss. See, now if I was a learner, that would have been a lesson right there. That's really good. You're not going to say dozo yoroshiku. It's very short. It's very abrupt. You want to say yoroshiku onegaishimasu. That is the more polite way to say it. And here's the thing about a first meeting. When you first meet somebody, you're going to say hajimemashite, George to moshimasu, yoroshiku onegaishimasu. You're not going to go hajimemashite, George to moshimasu, and then go dozo yoroshiku. I mean, that is just weird. Now, most Japanese people are going to chalk that up to you're a foreigner, but I'm going to tell you, it doesn't sound right. Not in my book. And I'm going to, he didn't know that. I should try taking a look at some Japanese learning textbook. Your English is great. There. Make it feel, I don't know why my ringer keeps doing that. Maybe because I'm connecting to the Bluetooth here. Now, after a while, I'll be able to send him a photo, but why would I? I don't know. Now let me show you something. I can now record to him a message right here. Watch this. Your English is really good. How is your listening?
Your English is really good. How is your listening?
So I always like to listen to what I wrote, especially, I think maybe it's recording from my Bluetooth speaker, not my actual iPhone. But what I like to do is always listen, especially when I'm speaking in Japanese or Korean or Chinese. I can record it over and over again, and then when I like it, I hit the little airplane button and it sends it. I'm actually too embarrassed to screw up my Japanese. So I feel like I should break it to him that I actually speak Japanese. Would that be weird to do this soon in the conversation? So even though I'm not premium, you notice that I did get people responding to me fairly decent within the moment section. Now, I make a lot of new friends in the moment section. If you go to your own profile, it says up here how many followers you have. I have one right here, but in my main profile, I have over 500. Japanese, Chinese, Korean, because I post in Chinese, I post in Japanese, I post in Korean. I'm very active. My introduction, which by the way, your introduction can only be 1 minute, but I paced around in this office trying to get the perfect 1 minute where I had English, Japanese, Korean, and Chinese. So I was like, hello everybody, my name is George Trombley and I speak 4 languages. はじめまして、ジョージと申します。4カ国語を喋れます。 안녕하세요. 저는 조지입니다. 오늘을 3개 할 수 있어요. And then in Chinese, I think it said something like, 我学习中文还是我的中文还不好. I did something like that. And I had to do it over and over again until all 4 languages were exactly what I wanted and that I didn't do it within the 1 minute buffer. But that got me a lot of people. They listened to that and I address each of the nationalities that I care about. So it's pretty fun. All right, now, I want to show you a couple things. I'm going to just ask him, can I test some features of, HelloTalk with you? Okay. Oh, okay, he sent it back. Here we go.
Hi, thank you. I think my listening is okay, but I think it's not as strong as my reading skill.
Wow, your accent is amazing. You almost sound native.
Wow, your accent is amazing. You almost sound native.
God, my recording is so horrible. Okay, so okay, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and correct. I don't want to correct him because he hasn't made a mistake yet. But please make an English mistake. Wait, let me type something wrong in Japanese. Let me see. Okay, here we go.
Thank you again, but I still believe that I have very strong Japanese accent.
Not at all. I understand you very well. This is a nice guy. You can tell he's a good guy. This is a good guy. This guy is the kind of a guy that when I went to Japan, I would be like, hey, I'm going to be in Japan. He's like, oh, let me come hang out with you. And we would make friends. And this just shows you, I don't know how long this video has been going on now. It's been going on for just about 26 minutes. But right away, I'm able to hook up with a hook up is the wrong term. But I'm able to make a Japanese friend here.
Can you say something in Japanese?
Oh,
日本語
God.
で何か喋ってもらえませんか?
Okay, here we go. Okay, let's hear what he said again in Japanese.
Can you say something in Japanese? 日本語で何か喋ってもらえませんか?
日本語で何か喋ってもらえませんか? Can I have you say something in Japanese? Okay. I probably should I mess up? Let me ask you guys, because you guys are all watching. Should I actually now let out that I speak Japanese? I'm waiting for someone to tell me. Should I just let him know right now? Because right now it's taking a little bit of time for me to respond. He's probably thinking I'm saying, okay, complain. Are you going to mess up? Oh! I don't want to mess up. I can't do it. You don't understand. I am a perfectionist. I don't want to mess up. Or should I speak in Korean to him? Okay. I'll say chiri mo tsumoreba yama to naru. Let me pull off my my thing here so I can get better sound. Actually, no, it's Bluetooth, isn't it? Hang on. It's Bluetooth anyway, so. All right, here we go. Chiri mo tsumoreba yama to naru. I couldn't hear anything. What the heck? Hang on. Dot connector. Okay, let's see. Let me listen to that again. Chiri mo tsumoreba yama to naru. All right, that sounds pretty good. I won't say anything that makes me know Japanese. I'll just say like idioms. That means even specks of dust become a mountain. Even piled of specks of dust become a mountain. And I'll say isseki nicho. No, let me give it a better one. Oh, it's a more longer one. Nana korobi yaoki. Oops. Nana korobi yaoki.
七黒日、八起き。
Is that really you? Sounds so good. Now I said, fall down 7 times, get up 8. I feel like I gotta come clean with this guy. Okay, let's just come clean with him. Ah, 実は日本に9年間住んでたんですけども、今、日本語を教えていまして、ハロートークでどんだけ早く友達作れるかっていうのを見せたくて、日本語話せないふりをしたんですよ。ちょっと申し訳ないんですけども、あなたが一番最初に返事した人なので、あなたのテキストも今YouTube で流してます。大丈夫でしょうか？
実は日本に9年間住んでたんですけども、今、日本語を教えていまして、ハロートークでどんだけ早く友達作れるかっていうのを見せたくて、日本語話せないふりをしたんですよ。ちょっと申し訳ないんですけども、あなたが一番最初に返事した人なので、あなたのテキストも今YouTube で流してます。大丈夫でしょうか？
All right, now I'm going to send him the link to my YouTube. Okay. He's going to be a little bit freaked out at this point. So I told him right now that I'm 今生放送中 this means I am live streaming right now. I am live broadcasting right now. So he's going to come in and see that. I hope I don't know. I've never done that to somebody, so I don't know what Nick's going to say. He's recording audio right now. Oh, I'm not just a beginner. Obviously, at this point, I just told him, what I said to him was, actually, I'm not a beginner. I'm trying to show you how easy it is to make friends on HelloTalk, and I'm recording this live for YouTube, and you were the first one that responded. So right now, actually, your text is on YouTube. Are you okay with that? I wasn't busted. I admitted it. He didn't figure me out. He just said my accent was really good. So I'll say, 騙してすみません. See, I'm waiting for his response. Oh shit. Well, right now I'm live, so he's probably watching the stream right now. He's probably watching the stream right now. ニックさんすいませんでした。今見てるのであれば、実は私は昔からハロートークを使ってるんですよ。韓国語とか中国語とかをそこで勉強してる、ハロートークを使って勉強してるんですけども、こう日本語を20年近く教えてるんですよ。で、生徒たちがどうやって日本人に会えるのかってよく聞かれるので、私がハロートークで会えますよっていうそのビデオを作って、今見てるかどうかわからないんですけど、今あなたからのメッセージが来ました。いきますよ。
自分としては全然問題ありませんよ。9年間長い間日本にいたんですね。多くのビューアーさんもいて、YouTube ですごい活躍なさってるんだなと思いました。
いや、ありがとうございました。ニックさんが本当に日本代表で、みんなは気軽に日本人と喋れるということをちゃんと見せれたので嬉しいです。ありがとうございました。非常に助かりました。これからもよろしくお願いします。今実際見れば今もう本当に真っ最中、ライブストリームの真っ最中なので、ぜひぜひ見てる人たちに挨拶でもしていただければみんな喜ぶと思います。この皆さんは日本語を勉強してる人なので、もしアメリカ人の友達を探しているのであれば結構簡単にここで作れます。よろしくお願いします。All right. Well, I think that proves that you don't have to be fluent in Japanese. You can have fairly bad Japanese. And I imagine if I made myself a complete beginner, that people would have been even more receptive because people love, especially Japanese people, love when you're speaking to them and they're trying to learn their language. And I'm going to say this. I have heard people say that Koreans are not the same way, but they literally are the exact same way. I started learning Korean 5 years ago. And before HelloTalk was around, I was using other websites to talk to them. And the other websites that I used were honestly much more dating oriented. And the moment I turned 40 years old, people stopped talking to me, unfortunately. The girls did at least. But on HelloTalk, I talk to girls all the time. I talk to Chinese girls, I talk to Chinese guys, I talk to Korean girls and guys. I'm not limited to girls, but although, of course, obviously, as a guy, it's more interesting for me to talk to girls. And I think, honestly, girls are more interested in talking to guys. Even though I might be double their age, they talk to me and we have a lot of fun. And sometimes we talk about their boyfriend, or if I'm talking to an older person, we talk about marriage issues. And I actually learn a ton of Korean there. If I showed you my phone, you would see that I talk to a ton of Chinese people. I mean, if you're learning Chinese, HelloTalk is like filled with a bunch of Chinese people. Sometimes I have to turn Chinese off because I'm trying to keep up with my current friends in Chinese. So let's see, he sent another message.
こちらこそありがとうございます。Thank you very much. I hope more people will be willing to exchange languages with Japanese.
Great. Well, I think you already know that Japan is so popular in America and very popular in the Western world. So I think if people can find resources like HelloTalk and know that they can make friends very easily, that they will study a lot more Japanese. And you have been really, really excellent. I thank you so much for being part of this, my first experiment on HelloTalk. I would like to keep talking with you, so definitely don't stop talking to me, and maybe on another chat we can talk again. I think my Japanese was better flowing, honestly. All right, so, he sent another message.
そうなんですね。皆さんこんにちは。今アメリカのカリフォルニア州で大学生をやっているものです。YouTube 見てみますね。パソコンつけています。
今ですね、ライブチャットの方で結構みんな、何人ぐらいいるんだろう。ちょっと人数がちょっとわからないんですけども、111人も見てますので、その111人の中で多分カリフォルニアに住んでる人もいます。タイトルが全然間違ってるんですけども、うちのライブストリームの。I gotta change the title of the live stream. I just realized it's Meeting Japanese People Live. It should. Yeah, it looks like it corrected itself. It's showing us the right thing. Well, this is a pretty good viewing, guys. I hope. Again, look. Download HelloTalk right now. It is completely free. Nothing I have done today cost any money. Okay. Now I want to show you a couple more things. So, if I click this little translate button, I can type English and say something like "Good afternoon." I believe this connects to Google Translate. Okay. I don't really want to send it though. So let me go ahead and I'll show you another way. So you can do "Good afternoon" here first. Okay. And then if I click the translate button, it'll translate it for me. In Japanese, konnichiwa. Okay. Now, I want to point out something. You can only do a certain amount of translations per day, or without the VIP plan. I don't remember how that works. I think we can look at it right now. But honestly, what I normally was doing before I went to VIP is I would just go right to Google Translate, copy and paste. It's a little bit more work, but you don't have to spend money. The one reason you want to spend money on HelloTalk for my purposes is I like to be higher up in the list of people. It makes me a lot more viewable to people. Okay, Nick has one more thing.
Well, thank you very much. That sounds great to me. I actually started using this app last week, and so far I made several friends, and it's going so well. So if some of the viewers right now who haven't used this app yet, I really recommend to download this app and start chatting with some. Start using this app to improve your language skills.
Yes, I agree 100%. My Korean really improved a lot because of this app, and my Chinese was really amazing because I would make a mistake in Chinese, and people would give me 4 different ways to say it, and I started learning many different ways to say the same thing in Chinese. So people are very helpful if you make mistakes. I think even if you make mistakes, it's even better that you're on HelloTalk because people are going to be very open and honest and help you out. All right. Well, the girls have been a bust, unfortunately. I have 2 followers now, though. Let's see who they are. Why is she following me? Duelent. She's from the Philippines. That's the Filipino flag. I don't know any Tagalog. But she's learning Japanese. Oh, now this is very good. Now, we can see an example of someone getting a correction, which is what I wanted to show you. Okay. Scroll down here, and you'll see that someone, Daichan, has corrected her post. And they'll show the top sentence with the marks in red, and then they'll show the green to show the things that you need to fix, which is excellent. And you'll notice that a lot of her problems are particles, which is a very common thing. And then look at her, she's like, "Erg, so much new mistakes, I really should practice writing more." Absolutely. So another thing I really like to do, which I was trying to show you earlier, this is what I did in Korean a lot, is I'll go here, and you could type everything, but what I like to do is on your iPhone or on your Android, this is a very common option. If I'm in my Japanese keyboard, which I'm not, on the iPhone, and I click the microphone, my dictation will be in Japanese. Let's see if it works. Watashi wa Nihongo. It doesn't work. Let me pull this off. Oh, it's because I'm in Bluetooth mode. Let's see. Let's see if this works now. Watashi. Damn it. It doesn't work. You're just going to have to trust me. I can't show you the screen at the same time. Let's try that. Let's try that again. Watashi. Yeah, it doesn't work. So normally what I can do is I practice speaking here, and then if my text works, I know my accent's good. If I'm still too embarrassed to send something to them, I can just text type it. Okay, voice to text. I do this so much. I've talked about this before. If I had my other phone. Hey, I'll be right back. I'm going to go get my other phone. Here's the phone that I actually use every day. I have 2 phones. I have a ton of messages. This is here's a Japanese guy I think I was talking to. Here's a Chinese girl that's a good friend of mine. Here's a Korean girl. Korean, Chinese. Here's an audio message from some Chinese girl. Let's just go ahead and listen to that. Why not? She sent her message to me.
Konnichiwa.
Okay. Well, she's sending to me konnichiwa. Obviously, she's learning Japanese. I'm going to respond to her. Konnichiwa. Nihongo wa jouzu desu ne. So I actually make a lot of friends that speak Japanese that are Chinese. That's a very common thing. Let's just scroll to see what else. Chinese, Japanese, because that's all I'm set to do right now. Now, if we go look at my followers, you'll see I have 588 followers. I'm pretty popular. And my moments, oh man, I do a ton of moments. For example, this is a Korean moment. See, it's not going to focus, but this is a Korean moment when I was in Japan. I wrote this big long moment. I got 27 likes on it. Now let me show you. If I select all of these words, well, let me do it. But I could play whatever I tick right here. Ilbone, right? Time to go to bed, apparently. Okay. All right, let's see. Here's another long post that I did, and I always like to put a picture, a crazy one if possible. This is my famous wig picture. What was this about? I was talking about, oh, this is my dissatisfaction with learning Chinese. I'm talking about some weird people that I had met. That there's a weird thing that happens with Chinese people. If you mention Taiwan, they go a little bit crazy. And I was talking about this in Korean. But look at how long my message is. Okay, you can see people correcting my Korean. I know it's here. We're just gonna change phones here for a second. Hopefully it'll pick up. Okay, so you can see my corrections. Here I am in Korea. Notice in this message I have Korean in the beginning and then I flip over to Japanese. Okay, here we go. Here's a Chinese one that I did right here. This is something I learned from someone on someone said this on HelloTalk, and I was like, what did I say here? 这个真的吗? Is this real? 对不起, I apologize. 我的中文还不好. My Chinese is not good yet. Now I always say that. That's like my one particular line, right? And now here they are correcting things, right? Here's me again in Korean. I always like to post a picture because that draws people into it, especially cats. This is a joke. This is a joke that I made. I made this joke in 3 languages. In one, I said, here, let me show you this post. It says, oh, you can see it. It says, 私の家の写真を見せます. I'm showing you a picture of 私の家, my house. 내 집의 사진을 보여줄게. I'll show you a picture of my house. And the next one is, 这是我的照片. Excuse my tones. A picture of my house. And then you can see the joke. I hope you understand how funny that is. I printed this out and I took this picture off of my screen, and it literally is a picture of my house. I'm a little bit of a troll. I like to do things like that. Again, I'm always posting pictures of my cats. All right. You'll see that my main goal right now is to post in Korean, but here I am posting in Japanese. Here I'm posting some pictures that I took. Again, here's some more thing. This is me trying to learn. My friend taught me this. 我的工作是做写手, I think is what it says. My job is writing books, but I think that 做 should be 做. Because it's the same reading, but different characters. And then I say, 对不对, right or not. And let's see what they said. Both are correct. So here, look at all of these Chinese people correcting. And then look at this person giving me a better way to write it. And look at the plethora of responses that I get posting something in Chinese. Okay, I think I've made my point that you can do a lot with HelloTalk. And I'll show you, scroll my profile just for a second. You'll see that I am a VIP member. There's the prices. No ads. I didn't realize there were ads. Power search. Don't know what that means. Unlimited translation. I use that a lot. Learn multiple languages. Oh, that's the other thing. Yeah, I needed this because I was doing Korean and Chinese. And at one point I had Russian also. And Russians, oh my gosh, they're very friendly too. And I was like, yeah, it's Las Vegas. And I was writing in Russian. I learned Cyrillic and then I went up here right away. And I was meeting people from all of the Istans, because I forget the name, like all of the Istans and Russia, and people that spoke Russian started talking to me. And apparently you get exclusive stickers, but I don't care about that. But honestly, look at this. Lifetime $74. Worth it. Totally worth it. All right, guys. I went really long. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the other phone. I'm now going to take any questions you have. If you have questions, let's go ahead and do it. Oh, by the way, there is no app for your computer. This is only for your cell phone. Okay? It will not work on your computer. I have not found a method to do that unless they released one recently, and I don't know. Oh, hang on. Let me go back to this.
I totally agree with you. So when I write a sentence with prepositions and articles, I tend to make mistakes. But every time I make a mistake, somebody that I'm chatting with corrects my sentences. Then that's how I know that is a mistake. And I need to fix that. So like you said, every time I make a mistake, I think I'm improving my language skill.
It's absolutely true. Like I have learned so many things in all of the languages that I've been studying on HelloTalk, and it's not just limited to the languages I said. There are tons of people on this thing. Someone asked again, what does the VIP membership do again? It gives you unlimited. It gives you more than one learning language. For me, that's really important. Excuse me, I'm running out of voice. I think you can only choose one learning language. But if you're like me, I already speak Japanese. So what I did, I kind of cheated a little bit. I made that a language that I can speak, and then I was able to not put Japanese as a learning language. So that's why Japanese people won't randomly talk to me because I'm not learning Japanese. If we look at my profile, it says that that's one of the languages that I'm proficient in. That's why a lot of Chinese people talk to me in Japanese, or why Koreans, randomly a Korean, will talk to me in Japanese, and that's all we'll speak. Sometimes I might have a question though, but how do you say this Japanese thing in Korean, and they'll help me out. So many pretty girls talk to you on HelloTalk. This is true. Now, even though HelloTalk's goal is not that, I have met maybe 5 or 6 people in Japan and in Korea that I met on HelloTalk. Most of them were very pretty, and the guys were definitely handsome that I met. Really cool. I only meet really cool people as much as possible. So I vet them a lot before I meet them. But generally, I'll meet them in a very safe place. I'll say, hey, let's get coffee at a busy place. And then if they're cool, then I'll say, well, hey, do you want to go get lunch? If they're not cool, I'm like, well, thank you for the coffee. And I leave because I have I've had maybe one really bad experience on HelloTalk. But most of the people that I think about meeting, I won't even offer to meet them or tell them that I'm in the country if I feel like they're going to be clingy or wanting to date, because I'm not into the dating thing. I'm married, and I just want to learn Japanese, or not Japanese, but Korean. And honestly, my goal is to speak to the cutest possible Korean girl I can get, but I'm not going to want to do anything with her. So the girl has to believe that I'm not going to want to do that, and she has to know that I'm not looking for a woman. All right, so that's just a little bit of a personal thing, but I do know people that have made girlfriends and boyfriends on HelloTalk. As long as your goal is not that on HelloTalk, you won't get kicked off, all right? Let's see if there's any more questions. Japanese guys are more attractive than Western guys, okay? That's an opinion. What about me? I feel like I'm pretty handsome. Love Hudak. Could you see my last video, George? It was a message to you. I didn't see it, but I'll click it in a minute. All right, well, I'm not seeing any new questions. Also, I find that because I speak Russian, I mix up a lot of Japanese words that are similar to Russian words. I accidentally mess up. Yeah, that's very common. It's called code switching, and it's very, very common. If you get really good, you'll code switch on purpose. Like, it's fun to mix the languages. Ha! Thanks, Otaku Chicago. Thanks for calling me beautiful. All right, I've went almost an hour talking about HelloTalk. Hopefully you stuck with me. Please do me a favor. Tell me your good experiences. I don't need to hear about the bad ones because I know that they exist on any app. Tell me about some of the people you might have met in Japan because of HelloTalk. But because there's a thing I've been doing on my phone recently. I need more Korean friends here in Las Vegas. So I have used the nearby solution to meet people that speak Korean because I want to hang out with more Koreans here in Vegas because that's one of the ways that I know I can improve my Korean. And I've been doing that. And one guy, me and my friend Kathy were talking to him one night, and literally 3 days later he was randomly coming up to Vegas, and we sang karaoke all night. Super fun, super great guy. And we're going to probably meet him the next time we go to Korea. That sort of thing happens. I was hanging out with this girl, Yuki. She's about my age. She's married to some, I didn't get to meet her husband, but she's married, I'm married. And we met and we just talked about marriage things, right? We shopped together. We ate together a few times. And I generally was able to make a new friend in Japan using HelloTalk. All right. That's all I'm going to say. He says, ちなみに YouTube 聞きました。皆さんこんにちは. So he's saying, hey, by the way, I ended up looking at YouTube. 皆さんこんにちは. He's saying hi to all of you. So everybody, if you want to get on HelloTalk, honestly, go find Nicknot, Nicknot, and say you saw him on YouTube. I'm sure he'll be very happy about that. All right, guys, I'll see you next time. If you guys like this sort of thing, let me know, and maybe we can do more meeting Japanese people live random. I don't mind showing you how it's done. Sometimes you guys got to be pulled into it. But if your goal is to learn Japanese, take the tools that are out there. You don't know how lucky you are to have tools like HelloTalk, all right? All right, so post in the comments some of your experiences with HelloTalk. Bye-bye.